My name is Joe. These are just opinions. I am Joepinionated. Today, one of my favorite bands of all time, especially being here from Canada, the Tragically Hip. We're going to run down this Joepinionated list. So this is my top 50 Tragically Hip songs, starting with 50 to 41 for this first video. Check out below. There's more to come. So for number 50, from their first, basically their first big album up to here, Tragically Hip, I've got Opiated for number 50. Number 49 on my favorite Tragically Hip songs, count from 50 to number 1. We got from the Trouble in the Henhouse album, their kind of their middle of their career album, where they this is sort of like their Sgt. Pepper's. Honestly, it's one of their best albums. I have on the B-side the song Sherpa. And from an earlier record, we have here Road Apples, song number 48 on my countdown, Twist My Arm. And from one of their not so popular albums, kind of a little bit later on in the career, we have from We Are the Same, The Last Recluse, kind of a long epic song, very Canadian song. I'm pretty sure there's mention of the Canadian goose in that one too. From this one, Fully Completely, one of their most popular records, we have the song Pigeon Camera. So we're at 45 now. The title track from this album, I got this album for Christmas. I wasn't really digging the first couple of songs I heard on the radio. And when I put this in, I actually fell in love with the title track, World Container, first. So, World Container. And we're going to go back to the Trouble the Henhouse record, which is definitely one of my favorites. And for the next track, it's on the B-side as well, Butts Wigglin. Then we're going to go to middle release, I guess, early 2000s sometime, maybe 2000, maybe, yeah, I think about 2000 from this album, Music at Work. The track is Lake Fever. Love that track. Lake Fever at number 43. And then we're going to go to this album twice. This is Day for Night. This is probably my favorite hip album. And we'll do the countdown of my favorite hip albums at some point, or my Joepinionated list. But for number 42, I've got Yawning and Snarling. And very Tragically Hip as well. And then number 41, I have An Inch an Hour. And there's this effing band you got to see that used to scare the living out of me. Rock and Roll. No Christianity. It's a great track anyways, Inch an Hour. So that's 41. And check out the next video. We're going to continue the Joepinionated list. And yeah, follow along. Like, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff below. And hope to put out more content.